It's the day before our trip, so now it's time for me to start packing. Is anybody else more of a type A personality that's like a type B traveler? Because I guess, like, in most other things in my life, I work really far ahead, but like when I'm going to be traveling, I just throw a whole bunch of stuff in the suitcase and hope for the best. I'm trying to be a little better about that because it's actually ended up costing us money sometimes when I've forgotten really important things like a belt, toothbrush, various toiletries and stuff. Yeah, so that's my travel personality. And now I'm gonna try to pack. I'm trying to do a better job of like laying out my outfits for um, and making sure I don't overpack, but also making sure I have everything. So my latest way to do it so that I don't forget anything is that I have started laying everything out on the bed, and according to which day I'm going to wear which thing. So I know that like Monday is going to be an adventure day for us. And so I'll just have like a Monday shirt, and then Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday, for example. But I'm probably going to switch these up a little bit, but that's just an example. And then I know that we're going to be traveling on Friday, so I'll probably put this one here. And then I don't like to overpack the number of pants. Like I'll change shirts every single day, but then like my pants, I can wear the same pair of pants a few times, and so I'll have like maybe a couple of pairs of pants that I'll use and maybe alternate. So I'm going to get that all laid out and then get everything in over there. I find that in laying my clothes out this way, I can make sure that I don't overpack and that I don't underpack. And that I can make sure that my outfits are appropriate for the activities of each day. I decided to switch out a couple of the shirts because mostly those were shirts that had only recently been washed and I hadn't yet ironed them. And it sort of makes sense to me that I can save time by placing the clothes that are maybe a little bit wrinkly into a suitcase anyway and not ironing them before I go on the trip because I'm going to have to iron them while I'm on the trip. But one thing I like to try to always travel with when we go on trips like these, because we're going to a conference for part of the time, is try to make sure that I bring a white shirt because that's pretty versatile. I can wear it with a bunch of different things. And then another staple for me is a blue collared shirt as well. But also one of the things I try to take into consideration to make sure that I save room in my suitcase is that if I'm going to be wearing clothes that all can be compatible with a brown belt and brown shoes, then that is hugely helpful because then I don't have to bring a black belt and a black pair of shoes. Well, even though my belt is reversible, but I think you get the point. So what I'll be doing is that tomorrow it will be the day of travel and I have some work throughout the day tomorrow already. So I'm going to try to dress for work in a way that easily transitions into riding down the road. And then also the shoes that I wear tomorrow are going to be the pair of shoes that I'll try to wear throughout the entire trip. That way I can make sure that I remember my shoes and that all of the outfits that I have for the whole rest of the week match those same shoes. So that keeps things a little bit streamlined in my luggage. I think I have everything all set up. So I've got my Monday, we're going to go on an adventure that day. So these will be the clothes I wear for that. And then these pants are pretty versatile that I can wear for some of the other things. And then this is for tomorrow, just before we leave on the trip, and then I'll be able to take the jacket off. And these pants are actually pretty comfortable. And I can also wear them on Wednesday. And then this is for Tuesday. I have a recruitment opportunity. Well, I guess I need to switch this. This will be Wednesday right here. This one will be Thursday. And then this is for when we're traveling home on Friday. And Nala can't miss out on any opportunity to lay on top of some clothes. So she wants to make sure that we remember her when we leave. I've just got to fold it all and put it away. Oh, I also packed an extra pair of socks. Okay, I got everything folded and put into my suitcase. And I'm taking a jacket on this trip because we're going to the Panhandle and it tends to be a little cool up there. this time of year. And then of course I need a pair of flip-flops so that I can wear those in the hotel at night. Then tomorrow when I wake up, I will remove my charger cable and make sure to put that in my bag. Some things that I always travel with, just in case. Of course, I put my tie in here when you weren't looking. But I have these, I have charger cubes, like a couple of extras of those. And then I have this charger cable, which is a lightning connection. And I probably need to get one that is USB-C as well. But I always travel with these allergy medications because I have a lot of food sensitivities and environmental allergies, and I don't know when it's going to like affect me. So I have that. And then I always travel with earplugs too, because you don't know what kind of noise you're going to encounter when you're sleeping, especially when we're like on a cruise or something like that. It's really helpful to have those earplugs available. And then something that I used to regularly travel with that I don't have as many issues with anymore, ever since we started doing Plexus, which we've talked about that in other videos. But I used to always travel with Tums or like something for heartburn. But we don't have as much of an issue with that anymore. And actually a lot of my food sensitivities have been solved by that. It does come up every once in a while that I need some Tums, but I don't have any in this bag. Another strategy that I typically follow as well is that I keep a toiletry bag ready to go. This is my travel toiletry bag, and I keep it under the sink in our bathroom. And then when I go on a trip, then I already have pretty much everything that I need packed in here. But I set it out the night before and I leave it on the counter, and it has, it already has shampoo and conditioner, some dry shampoo, deodorant, face wash, a facial moisturizer / SPF, toothbrush, toothpicks, and some of the basic stuff. But in the morning when I start getting ready, any of the other things that I need to make sure that I include, I just try to set those aside as I use them in the morning, and that helps me to make sure that I include everything that's a part of my morning routine. The last thing I have to do is sort all of my vitamins and supplements, and then make sure that they're all packed. And I got this super handy thing at Dollar Tree so that I can make sure that I pack only what I need for the trip, so I don't have to fill up the whole suitcase with supplement bottles. I got everything all sorted out into my containers, and then the only thing that I do a little bit differently when I'm traveling is I take creatine in capsule form as opposed to taking it in powder form. It's a little less messy that way, I find. We just got back from a quick Dollar Tree haul, and I picked up those antacids I was talking about. But one thing that I've learned about carrying these in my luggage, especially if I'm going on a flight, which we're not this time, but sometimes I do, and if I leave them in there, it's helpful to have it prepared for that, is to put them in a sandwich bag, because for some reason when flying, I don't know if it's like the pressure of the cabin or something, this turns into dust all over the luggage. So it's helpful to kind of keep it contained. And then I also got a travel toothpaste just in case I run out anytime soon. And on the morning of departure, I just put the final items inside and I'm all set.